Welcome to another episode of Josh and Kelly.
We are in New Mexico, and we're actually in Roswell, New Mexico. For all of you UFO lovers, this is like the UFO capital of the world. Even the gas station that we're at has got into the act. Got the mural on the wall and all that. And but while there's a lot to see here from regards to the whole alien and UFO thing, we're not sticking around. We are on a mission, a big mission. Where are we going?
Washington State.
So we've just left Central Texas this morning. We got up at 3:30 this morning.
It's only 29 hours.
It's a 29-hour drive. We're not doing it all today.
Since it's only 24 hours in a day.
So we've made it to Roswell so far this morning. It's like 9 o'clock in the morning. And we got another long way to go, but yeah, it's gonna be a big road trip. So we don't have time. We have an appointment in a couple of days' time in Washington to get a lot of upgrades done on the camper. So we'll tell you a bit more about those later, but because of that, we're kind of in a mad rush. We can't show you anything of Roswell really, because we are literally just nipping into town, getting some fuel and nipping out. But yeah, that's what we got on for the next couple of days, a lot of driving. So, as you would have seen in the last video, we got a lot of stuff done. Like all the electrical's done now. Well, as much as we can do is done, but there's still a lot of stuff that really needs to happen. So one of the things that we're doing is this camper doesn't have any hot water. So we're getting the hot water heater put in, and that's pretty important for us because we're not the type of people who are going from campsite to campsite where there's showers. We're almost always boondocking, remote camping, and we need to have the ability to have a shower on our own. So that's one of the major things we're getting done. Also, this camper is 14 years old, and it has seals on it. So right here, these are rubber seals that help seal out the weather, hence the name, when the top is up. And they're a bit dry rotted. So we're getting those replaced. And we're also getting the heater that's here checked out and getting a new thermostat, because the thermostat that's in there, the knobs and stuff are all broken off, so it's basically unusable. And the last thing we're doing is, at the moment, we can't lift the top of this up because the system to do this is run off of hydraulics, and there's something wrong with the hydraulic pump or maybe even another part of the system, and so the top does not lift, so we can't use it at all. So on this mad dash as we're going to Washington, we actually have to stay in motels and stuff on the way. It's not ideal for us, but in the short term we'll do it in order to have this completely rectified by an expert. So we'll be happy about that. But yeah, it's short term. Well, the stays are short term. So
The other thing is,
Kelly's down here. She's hand feeding Soph because Soph gets so picky about her food nowadays.
it's crazy. So
The things we do.
The people from Alaska are, in Washington State. That's why we're going there. Thankfully, we're only 29 hours away, and not the whole across the
whole breadth.
2,000 miles.
Yeah.
So, we're thankful we can get it all done now in one time, and then just be on. And the fact that we've just spent 3 weeks in a hotel is crazy. We've never ever had to do that, and now to do it again. But just for hopefully a few more days to get all this rectified, then we should be golden after that. We can really start to go back to our lifestyle. Feel like we'll be in a little shipwrecked here for 3 weeks.
But that's the idea, is to literally get everything completely upgraded and rectified on this so that we are once again completely independent. But it's time for us to get back on the road, because this one's supposed to be a short stop, and because we're in a bit of a time crunch.
And I'm hand feeding Sophie.
So time to get moving. So this is the current state of the back of our camper. All of our stuff is piled in there, all the way up there on top of the seats, all down the center here. We've got so much stuff. Hopefully when it's all done and all of our upgrades are there, all this will fit in an appropriate spot. But for now, it's bad. Good morning.
Morning.
Sophie says good morning too. We stayed last night, picked up our packages in Durango, and we stayed about an hour west of Durango last night, and got up early again this morning for another start. We started, it wasn't as early as yesterday. We didn't get on the road till like 4:30 this morning, whereas yesterday we were on the road at 3:30. So a little later start this morning. But we are just outside Moab, as the sun not quite up yet, but the landscape is spectacular, especially in this early morning light.
So
all the red
pretty.
rocks and the formation stuff, amazing. And just like the last time we came through Moab, we're on our way someplace else. We don't have time to stop and actually have a good explore. But this area, Moab, Canyonlands National Park, that whole area is one we really want to get back and explore.
So bad.
It's just amazing, spectacular, and especially for us, we've had a lot of insider information from people who've spent a lot of time out here, who have said that the western side of Canyonlands, so outside the national park, but on the western side, away from Moab, because Moab's on the eastern side. So on the western side of it, it's like there's no tourists, there's nobody there, and it is spectacular. It's a much better place to overland. So we'd love to be able to come back and do some of that too. I'll show you some of the landscapes we're going through at the moment, but it's absolutely incredible. But we are on our way ultimately to Oregon tonight. We're going to stay in a place called, I think, Baker City, and we still got another 10 hours to go from here. So yeah, a lot of driving today.
So we made it to Oregon 12 hours later, and we're in a little town here. Just checked into the hotel, but we're stretching our legs with Sophie.
Who's pulling me at the moment?
So so we're just it's nice temperature here. So we went through Utah, Idaho, and now we're in Oregon.
So we leaving from Colorado this morning. We have gone the whole. We went about halfway through. We went through the western section of Colorado, the whole of Utah, then pretty much the whole of Idaho, and now partially through Oregon. So it's a big day. Big day. Lots of big states.
I barely made it to the hotel yesterday. I couldn't keep my eyes open, but today I'm a little bit better. So
I don't think she's fallen asleep on me. Oh, that's not true. This morning she fell asleep. But besides that, that was like, right after we started at 4:30 this morning, she fell asleep. Besides that, she's been awake all day.
So hopefully we got a little room and we'll get some good sleep and finish out our trek tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
And then
final day.
Excited to get everything fixed and back out in the woods, and we're driving by all the mountains today, and we're just like, oh, I just can't wait.
Yeah.
So we'll take you along and show you the rest of it.
Yeah. But for now, we'll see you in the morning.
Good night. Good morning. Today's day 3 of our long trip to Washington State. So today's hours are about 6 to get to where we need to be. And we've already booked a car rental and a hotel. So we'll be all set tomorrow to drop off the camper and the truck to get the work done that we need completed. And we're Oregon. It's pretty. I'll show you some of the footage. planning on this trip, and pretty excited to know in a few days we'll be able to finally move in to our new home and get back out into the woods.
That'll be nice. Be nice to start paying for accommodation, among other things.
Yes, yeah. A lot of unexpected expenses along with this, but it means to an end, I guess. So,
Worth the sacrifice.
yes.
Let's show you the kind of environment we're in now. It's very different from what we have been in.
It's very. So, we finally arrived at Washington State, and we've filled the hotel room with all of our belongings, and I don't think you'll imagine or believe how much actually fit in. Well, so most of this stuff we had in the truck, in the camper cab that we had, and it was just put in the back of the camper now because it wasn't put away because we had to drive here. But this is all the stuff that we plan to put back in there. So I want to show you. Okay. So here's, some bananas and water bottles. Here's some fridge food that we had in there. Half gallon.
And all that should fit pretty well because it came out of that fridge. But
And then Josh will show you the rest.
so this is all the stuff. Mine, Soph and her wagon tail there. She's just happened to be out of the truck. We've been traveling for 3 days. So all this.
There's stuff in. Oh, how do you? I don't know how you want.
All of this, all of this, all of that, all of this, and then Kelly has the drawers and other things over here,
All filled.
filled with stuff, and in there,
More bags and left.
and under there. So we have a ton of stuff in here, and the goal is to fit it back into the camper when we get it back.
Stay tuned for next week.
That should be fun, but that'll be next week's video. So yeah, but the camper goes tomorrow morning. Hopefully it gets fixed. We get it back in a couple of days, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, whew, what a drive it's been. We're glad we're here, and we'll be happy to drop it off. But yeah, thanks for coming with us, and we'll see you out there.
See you out there.